So I just spoke to Voyager, right? Or better yet, Voyager spoke to all of us. Now we're going to get into what Voyager said. And we're going to break it down, but I just want to say, first of all, I never saw so many crybabies in my entire life as I seen in the last 48 hours. First of all, when you invest, right? People tell you invest what you can afford to lose, right? Now, I'm like most of you. I have my entire life savings invested, my entire net worth invested. I'm up and down $2 million in the last 12 months. Right now, down. And I'm not on here crying. I'm not on these chat rooms crying. Life is life. Shit happens. Now, when you got a platform come out and tell you we're temporarily, once again, if you haven't checked out my other video, make sure you do that. But they telling you we're temporarily suspending services to make the future of the company better for all of us together. And you got a bunch of bozos. I really literally saw a dude make a channel just to cry on the internet. Just to cry. Said he went to his dad crying and started cursing at Steve. Started cursing him out. Man, let's get into this thread. Let's get into this thread right quick. So, Voyager says to us, there is nothing more critical to us than our customers. Please know that we are focused on protecting assets and maximizing value for all customers as quickly as possible. Now, we're actually towards the end of this video, we're going to get into that Crybabies video, right? We're going to give him some light. He got 30 subscribers now, but that's what we do here at the shop. We're going to help this guy out, get some more subscribers because he's ready to blow his brains out. This dude is ready to blow his brains out because Voyager said we're temporarily suspending services because we got to get a few things in order to help the future of the company, to help the company become better for all of us. We got to do some things to make it better, so we have to shut down because there's a lot of babies, a lot of bozos keep taking money out, and that's going to hurt what we're trying to do. So we got to pause this to make sure we get some other things together so we could come out with what you really guys want to hear. And what you guys want to hear is that this, and this is all situated. We got this taken care of. This is going down. So until that is situated, they were forced to suspend training because cowards like you guys out there, oh, I got to get my money out because people on chat rooms and people on the internet are saying, oh, we're going under, we're going bankrupt, we're going there. Anyways, let's keep going into this thread. We currently have approximately 1.3 billion of crypto assets on our platform, plus claims against Three Arrows Capital of more than 650 million. We also have over 350 million of cash at Metropolitan Commercial Bank. We are doing everything in our power to best serve, our customers for the long term. We are actively pursuing a series of strategic alternatives to do just that. We will share more updates as we have them. So they're out here telling you guys they have 1.3 billion of crypto assets on our platform. They have 500. They're trying to get back their 650 million that they lent out, and they have 350 million at the bank. Now, by me reading that, and by them telling you their situation, all their numbers, telling you exactly what they have and what they don't, you think they're just out here flexing on you? Saying, hey, we have this, We just robbed you guys and we're out. No, not to me. To me, that's basically telling people out there, relax, chill out, stop crying. We got you guys. We're good. We have all this money and we good. Just relax. Have some freaking patience, man. You think they came on here to just stun on you guys? Just for fun, tell you guys how much money they have? And then go tell you to F yourself? Listen, man. You guys are despicable out there. It's horrible. They're literally telling you we had to temporarily suspend it to make our platform succeed and be better in the future for all of us. And we got cowards and bozos and crybabies. Listen, I didn't want to do this, but this dude here, man. This dude here. I'm going to call him the crybaby Nick, right? Nick the crybaby.
Not being transparent with your...
Listen, Nick. I thought about giving you some light, but I'm going to put you on here, but I can't respect what you're doing, Nick. You got to have a brain. If you're here to invest money, you got to really have a brain and understand what businesses do and why they do it. This company lent out money to Three Arrows Capital, a company that had 3 or 4 of the worst situations happen all at once that nobody could have predicted. Nobody saw that coming with the USDT collapse, with the Luna, with Bitcoin tanking. All 3 of the most catastrophic events that could possibly happen, and Three Arrows went under. This was the biggest crypto hedge fund for the last 10 years. Nobody predicted this. And now Voyager is forced to take steps to make sure they keep going and growing and become the company that they were set out to be. But because of a minor mishap, you got people like this.
Customers or clients and destroying everyone's money in a couple of months.
Look at this.
And it seems to be like a common theme where I make this money.
Just a mental breakdown over here.
And I haven't learned from it, right? So after it went down to 100,000, I made the decision that I need to learn. Like, I'm done losing money. I need to learn. And I put all that $100,000 into Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I wanted to get interest on it. So this is where it comes in. I learned about Voyager. I've already traded Voyager in the past. I've already made money from it. That was one of my biggest investments in the past, to bring that 40,000 all the way up to 200,000. So I said, all right, I'm going to be safe. I'm just going to leave my money in there forever, and it's going to be fine. You know, I'll be good. No. It was the worst decision I ever fucking made. That 100,000 went down to 30 or whatever because of the market. And I thought if I just left it in...
Hey, Nick, is that Voyager's fault too? That Bitcoin dropped? And you went from, 30 to 100 to 400, back down to 30. So you already lost 370,000, right? But the title of this video is I lost 400K from Voyager. But in the video, guys, go check him out, actually. Go check out this video. Nicholas Pasqualetti, right? Says, I lost 400K from Voyager. And then in the beginning of this video that we're not going to watch, he goes on to say that he turned, I think, 30 to 100 to 400 and then lost That whole 370,000 and was left with 30, and now he's on here crying, which we're gonna get to, and now he's on here crying because they temporarily suspended his 30,000. Now let's keep going.
there and never looked at it, it would eventually rebound and I have my money back and whatever. I shouldn't have left my money in Voyager. Left all my life savings in the bitch. And today they came out with a newsletter saying that you can't withdraw, transfer, or deposit any funds.
Temporarily, right, Nick? Right.
So my money's stuck in there.
Temporarily,
Last time
right?
I looked, it's probably been a month, and I've had $30,000 just stuck in there. It's stuck. It's gone. Gone forever.
It's been a month. Last time you looked, it's been a month and it's stuck. People were last week transferring funds perfectly fine, retrieving all their funds. And what were you doing this whole month, Nick? You were doing what?
I've gotten a few of my friends into Voyager, and I told them to pull out their money today. I was telling them to wait until today to pull out their money because I knew things were going to happen.
So how was it stuck for a month, Nikki?
After seeing the temporary contract that they had, I forgot what it was. After seeing the permanent contract, I could see that they're getting acquired. I could see that they're
Wait for the breakdown.
I knew something was up, and I told everyone, after you get your interest, pull out, and we'll go on to another platform. Wild to believe that same fucking day, they shut down everything. No one could pull out any fucking money, and everyone's stuck. Everyone's stuck. I lost 30,000. My friend just lost 15. My girlfriend lost 10. What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Hold on. I'm gonna let you guys see the rest of this. Let me ask you, Nikki, how did you lose it if they temporarily suspended trading? It's been 2 days. How did you lose this money, Nick? Can you please explain to me? Do you have some crystal ball that tells you you will never get this money back? Or did somebody run up on you in the streets and rob you for 30,000? Did the Voyager CEO come to your house and take the 30,000? Please explain to me, how did you lose 30,000 when you could open up your Voyager app and see it, 30,000 there? Granted, you can't withdraw it right now because of minor mishaps we having in the whole crypto space. But let's keep going.
And then I find out that the FDIC insurance is just a scheme that Metropolitan is a fucking bank that needs to pretty much blow up before we even get our FDIC insurance. And
so this bozo, this crybaby, didn't even know that the FDIC insurance is not for the Voyager app, but is for the bank. If the bank goes under, you're FDIC insured $250,000. He thought it was for the Voyager app. Is it Voyager's fault that you didn't do your research on it and you didn't find out exactly what's insured, what's not insured? That's their fault too, right? But let's keep going.
They've been putting the scheme out the whole time. Like, what the fuck?
The fuck?
Is this my fault for not being a good investor? Am I getting...
It's your fault for not looking into the insurance.
Or should Voyager be taking the blame for this bullshit? It's fucking disgusting what these guys can do. And Steve Ehrlich, fuck you. You know what? I'm so happy that everything's going down for you because you are a bitch. All you do is put up a front. You think you're a nice dude, blah, 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 blah. You have a nice little persona. You're a fucking bitch. That's why Dan probably doesn't after you because fuck. Metropolitan is a fucking bank.
I had to rewind for a second.
Pretty much blow up before we even get our FDIC insurance, and they've been putting the scheme out the whole time. Like, what the fuck? Is this my fault for not being a good investor? Am I getting... Should I take the blame, or should Voyager be taking the blame for this bullshit? It's fucking disgusting what these guys can do. And Steve Ehrlich, fuck you. You know what? I'm so happy that everything's going down for you because you are a bitch. All you do is put up a front. You think you're a nice dude, blah, 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 blah. You have a nice little persona. You're a fucking bitch. That's why Dan probably doesn't talk to you too much. That's why.
So now this crybaby is on here cursing out the CEO of Voyager, who's over there trying to make the best out of a terrible, terrible situation that nobody could have predicted. That's what Steve is doing right now. He's trying to do everything he can to make sure, not just you, Nikki, not just you, but everybody gets their money. Everybody continues to get their interest payments because as of Friday, right, people are still scheduled to get interest payments from June and July. Right, Nikki? You're waiting for those, right? Wouldn't you love to have those next interest payments, Nikki? But no, he wants to curse out Steven. Steven, who he's probably praying to right now, to please do everything he can to make sure everything goes well with Voyager so he could get his 30 grand back, right? But he wants to curse out Steven. But let's keep going.
Everyone eventually walked away from Voyager. You're a shitty fucking company. 3AC fucked you over. I'm happy you got away from from Celsius before all this shit happened, but guess what? You're a shitty guy. You said you're always for the people, all this other shit. Bullshit.
So they're a shitty company. 3AC fucked them over. He's a shitty guy. So he's a shitty guy, why? Because 3AC fucked them over? Or they're a shitty company because 3AC fucked them over? That's why?
Not for the people. You are never going to be a good CEO, and you'll never get far in your life, okay? It's sick. It's sick. People like me, people who are having this dream and aspiration to, have a future, you're fucking us over, okay? I can come back. I can bounce back. But other people...
Listen, I don't give a shit about Steven. I don't give a shit about this guy. But I just want to show you guys the kind of crybabies that are out there. The kind of FUD that you guys are listening to. People that have no idea what they're talking about. When you have the company telling you themselves, look, this is what we have. Be easy. We're trying to handle the situation. And they're literally telling you what they have. You think they would come out and just do that on a random Sunday if they just planning to run away with your money? This was one of the biggest companies before this mishap happened. This was one of the biggest cryptocurrency platforms with people like Mark Cuban behind it, with a bunch of other people behind it, and they're trying to make the best out of the worst situation possible. And all they're asking for is some patience. And these are the kind of crybabies that they gotta deal with, man. It's sad, man. It's really sad, but I know I'm getting as much Voyager shares as possible at these levels, and man, salute to everybody out there, man. Just all I ask, don't listen to anybody. Anybody on these YouTube streets, anybody on the internet. Listen to yourself. Listen to what the company themselves is telling you. And until something concrete comes out, do not jump to conclusions. Do not jump to any conclusions, and have some faith. Have some faith in companies that you trusted, that you did your research on to put your money into, whether it be the stock, whether it be as a platform. Have some faith, man. Salute. Have a great Independence Day, and I'll get back with you guys. Salute.